Yo, yo, good afternoon, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood Black Pill Accelerationist, the Canard Economy. So, happy Monday. The time is 4:45, and this is a follow-up to the previous video of the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. My phone, my phone died when it was on 7% and all that, so I had to cut the video. So this is pretty much a part two to that video. Hopefully, I enjoyed that 58-minute video. So, this is this is enhancing your brain health. So, like I said, this is a follow up to the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. So, you can do these immediately by having social connections, new learning, great diets, sleep, exercise, physical healthiness, healthy anxiety, not health anxiety, but healthy anxiety, gratitude, and ant killing. So this is these things enhance your brain health. So social connections such as talking to family members, friends, associates, acquaintances, significant others, and all that in between, co-workers, all that. All these enhance your brain health just by talking to them and having conversations with them, any type of conversations. But I recommend positive conversations. So that social connections enhances your brain health. So social connections. The next one is new learning. New learning such as learning a new instrument or playing a new instrument or what was I gonna say? You can play a new video game like for example in Mortal Kombat, a fighting game. You can learn a new skill set, a new combo, and all that. What was the new learning? You can learn mathematics. You can, all that stuff. What was I gonna say with new learning? Like I guess that was it. So great diet. That goes for food and off the what's it called? So yeah, for food diet and keeping yourself healthy, no smoking, no looking at TV, no excessive video games, no overindulgence on anything and hurting your body. So the next one is sleep. The next one is exercise. The next one is physical healthiness. And like I said, that's like after you're done eating all your vegetables and working out. That's the long term effects of doing the right thing. So you just end up feeling good. So, and that enhances your brain. That makes you smarter. So the next one is healthy anxiety. So I have a definition for that one. But off the dome, I was gonna say healthy anxiety, such as knowing you have stuff to do, like that feeling of hey, we have things that we have to do. We can't really be lazy and we can't afford to slack around. Like for example, like if you're in debt, that's not really a good thing to have, but it's a good pick me up, if you will. to say, hey, I have to go to work, and you know, it gives you motivation to get money and pretty much be a better person overall. So, like stuff like in debt, paying child support, all that stuff. But it's good to have motivation rather than having, you know, debt and all that type of stuff. But I was gonna say healthy anxiety, and even on Google they don't have this definition healthy anxiety. I have this stuff. I have all this stuff written down from a long time ago. Healthy anxiety, HEALTHY, healthy anxiety, ANXIETY, healthy anxiety. So I said healthy anxiety in competition and high stakes situations. It helps you tap in into your primal instincts to allow you to perform at your best by heightening your senses, your five senses. And that's healthy anxiety. It gives you that it gives you that motivation when you don't have motivation. It's that survival instinct. Yeah, it's that survival instinct. That's healthy anxiety to know that you're a human being and that we have this imaginary bear chasing after us. Like even though we're not in the wilderness, we still have something chasing behind us, and you can call it debt, you can call it paying bills, you could call it old age, whatever you want. So that's healthy anxiety, and it gives you that primal instinct of that fight or flight feeling. So that's healthy anxiety in competition and high stakes situations. It helps you tap in into your primal instincts to allow you to perform at your best by heightening your five senses. Pretty much almost what I'm doing now. It makes you be your best. Or if you want, you can have that motivation of paying for luxury items and all that cool stuff, all that stuff that you want. So where are we? So like I said, all these enhance your brain health. So that social connections, new learning, a good diet. With me, I would say a great diet, sleep, exercise, jumping jacks, push ups, sit ups, squats, lifting weights. Physical healthiness, that's after doing everything, doing all the right things, eating healthy, exercising, the sleep, the great diet, physical healthiness. The next one is healthy anxiety, like we just went over. And this one is gratitude. This is by saying thank you and pretty much being thankful and grateful for having a good life, even a bad life, just being alive. So that's gratitude, GRATITUDE, a feeling of appreciation or thankfulness in response. Oh, I didn't write it all down. That's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much what gratitude is. Just pretty much being thankful and appreciative and having that awareness that it could be worse and all that. So that's gratitude. And once again, you could Google all this stuff. And last of the enhancing your brain health, that was gratitude. So, and that's why we have Thanksgiving. They have that ultimate. They have that ultimate gratitude, like on a worldly level, to pretty much be thankful, pretty much thanking God. You know. So, lastly, they call this in what was I gonna say? What is it? What is it? What is it? I haven't read it down, but they have it. It's called ant killing. They have it in something therapy, brain therapy, or something like that. So it's called ant killing, and they call it automatic negative thoughts. Okay. So, and they call it ant killing. It's a pretty clever thing, and they have like different types of ants, if you will, but not bugs. It's like a metaphor or like a imaginative thing, because it's ant killing. It's automatic negative thoughts, and I have the whole definition right here. So I'm gonna say it right now. This is ant killing, automatic negative thoughts, and this is a mental framework. And I'll say what the mental framework definition is in a minute after I'm done with this. So, automatic negative thoughts, a mental framework process of identifying and reframing unsolicited toxic thoughts like I'm not good enough or I always fail, so you can improve your confidence, reduce anxiety, and this is bad anxiety. This is like the actual anxiety. So this is reduces anxiety, even the healthy anxiety. So reduce anxiety and foster a healthier mindset. You can dismantle negative thinking patterns by using a step-by-step approach by popularized in cognitive that's what it was. That's the word, behavioral therapy, not brain therapy. So you can dismantle negative thinking patterns by using a step-by-step approach popularized in cognitive behavioral therapy. And so that's number 1, write it down. Write it down. The moment you feel stressed, anxious, or down, note the exact negative thought you are having. Number 2, identify the type of ant, which is automatic negative thoughts. Identify the type of ant you are dealing with, such as all or nothing thinking, seeing things as only good or bad, or fortune telling thinking, as in predicting the worst case scenario. Number 3 is investigate the thought. Ask yourself, is this completely true? Am I 100% sure? Number 4 is talk back and replace. Talk back and replace. Dispute the lie with objective evidence. If your ant, which is automatic negative thoughts, if your ant is I mess up everything, replace it with I have made mistakes, but I also have many successes and can learn from this. And once again, healthy anxiety is in competition in high stakes situations. It helps you tap into your primal instincts to allow you to perform at your best by heightening your 5 senses. So, and gratitude is a feeling of appreciation and thankfulness in response to receiving a blessing, a gift, just being alive and all that. And this was the mental framework definition. Mental framework. Mental framework is an internal cognitive structure of concepts and beliefs that we use to process information, make decisions, and understand the world. It acts as a mental map or shortcut, helping to simplify complex realities, which is what we are, reality, which is what I'm talking right now. Simplify complex realities so you can analyze problems and navigate situations efficiently. Okay. So that was part 2 of the happiness chemicals, and since I have time, I'll go to the next one. All this was supposed to be in my previous video, but as you can see, that was an hour already, and we're already about 15 minutes in. So this is the last part to this, and then I'll have another video called the 50 reasons to exercise. So once again, I'm a black pill influencer. All this stuff is real knowledge. You don't even have to search it up if you don't want to, but I still recommend searching all this stuff up. So this is part three, if you will, to the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. What I just did right previously was part two to that. So this is part three, and this is something simple. So understanding that we have two brains and brain sides right in the middle in the split. You can search up your brain. We have a like a pink brain, and you can also check out the show cartoon Pinky and the Brain. You know, you can see that's why he has a big head because he has a brain, very good brain, high IQ, intelligence. So, understanding that we have two sides, the left and the right brain, and that's called the left brain. And specifically on our left side of our brain, I have hair, so this in our brain on our left side, that helps us, well, that gives us the superpower of, which I said in my previous, in my long time video, that we have Marvel superpowers. So this is considered our Marvel. This is our Magneto superpower, if you will. This is our left brain. So this is our superpower of our left side, our analysis side, logic side, ideas, factual side, mathematics, and physical training, as well as language, reasoning, writing, and right hand control. So, once again, that's analysis, logic, ideas, facts, mathematics, physical training, language, reasoning, writing, and right hand control. And this is specifically in our left side of our brain. So, if we get into an accident and we damage our left side specifically, we won't be able to use these things anymore. We won't be able to analytically think. We won't be able to use logic. Well, we'll still be able to think, but we won't be able to use like critical thinking logic. We won't be able to use our ideas. We're able to be factual. We more than likely won't be able to be using mathematics, or we'll probably be like, Hawking's. His name Stephen Hawking's. I don't know. The mathematics, physical training, like learning, like learning a cashier job or learning an office job or whatever, customer service and all that, as well as learning a new language or doing sign language. We won't be able to reason with people, like understand their point of view. We won't be able to write. Because I know when we get an old age, we won't be able to write. Because I know my great grandmother, she lived to be 100, and she ended up not be able to write with her right hand. Ended up starting to write and eat with her left hand, and then she couldn't eat anymore, etc., etc. So once you get a certain age, your left brain will more than likely go first. For example, like I just said, with my great grandmother, she wasn't able to eat anymore. She wasn't able to use her right hand control, and that's part of her left brain. Funny enough, but on one of the homies, the animation guy who does the Studio Ghibli, he still has his right brain, and he's 85, and they said he still does artwork. So there's truth to it. So that's our left brain that does the analytical side and our language, reasoning, writing, and right hand control. But on our right brain, which is what I'm about to say right now, our right brain is our creativity, which is the Studio Ghibli guy. Right brain, which is our creativity, intuition, arts and crafts, creation. And creativity and creation is two different things. Creativity is thinking of the idea, and the creation is actually doing it. Creation is making the art, creation is making a YouTube video, creation is making a light bulb, and the creativity is making the paper, making the fan. You know, y'all get what I'm saying? So, and that's specifically in your right brain, and but using your left brain would be building it. So your right brain would be making the art idea. How I made the house and everything, and like the colors and everything. That's the creativity. The creation is, you know, putting it in action. You know what I'm saying? So right brain creativity. That's creativity, creativity. Intuition, intuition. Arts and crafts, creation, creation. Feeling. So I guess feeling as in like physical feeling, like physical touch and everything. And I guess our five senses, I guess. And imagination, as well as art awareness. And art awareness is what I was saying in my previous video of appreciating everything, even like the dirtiness, even the poor environments, like seeing the term another man's trash is another man's treasure, if you will. That's what you would call art appreciation. So that's right brain. Creativity, intuition, arts and crafts, creation, feeling, imagination, art awareness, appreciation for art, life, and insight. Oh, hold on. Yeah. As well as art appreciation, appreciation for life, art, insight, holistic thought, music awareness, like having your ear trained for music, if y'all know what that means. Like having a good taste in music. Holistic thought, music awareness, and that's what you would call a DJ, if you will. People that have that high sense of music awareness, and people that produce music, like the homie Rick Rubin, if you will, the one with the long beard, the white dude. So that's music awareness in 3D forms, which is what we are, like that have this 3D structure. Like you see these pictures, these what you would call 2D forms, but since you can see all around, I'm a 3D structure, and what we are, humans, 3D forms, and 4D is, I'll say space, putting it lightly, but we're 3D forms, and seeing our reality as humans, yeah, and this right brain helps us meditate, gives us meditation. So this is all in our right brain, and meditation, I'll say meditation helps you focus on both your right and left brain at the same time. Also, you can meditate on your desired brain side. So that means when you meditate, like when you close your eyes and sit in a position like this, like we don't fake it at all, Sit in a meditation position right now. So while doing that position and closing your eyes and just inhaling for 10 seconds and then exhaling for 10 seconds and doing that for 30 minutes. You can meditate on your right side, your brain side, your right brain side, and your left side brain, and your left brain. So, like I said, left brain is understanding that we have two brain sides, left versus right. Left brain, analysis, logic, ideas, facts, mathematics, physical training, language, reasoning, writing, right hand control. Okay. Next, we have right brain, which is creativity, intuition, arts and crafts, creation, feeling, imagination, and feeling that I would say empathy too. So if you probably don't have your right brain, you probably don't feel that compassion or whatever. So feeling, imagination, art awareness, appreciation for art life, art insight, insight in general, holistic heal, holistic thought, holistic as in HOLISTIC, holistic thought, music awareness, 3D form, seeing our reality as humans, and then lastly, meditation. Meditation helps you focus on both your right and left brain at the same time. Also, you can meditate on your desired brain side, which is left to right. The benefits of meditation. So, the benefits of meditation, specifically when you meditate, like when you close your eyes and all that. Number one, it increases your gray matter in the brain. You can search all this stuff up on Google. Increase the gray matter in the brain. Number two, controls anxiety of all types. Three, promotes emotional health. Number four, enhances self awareness. Number five, lengthens attention span. Number six, reduces age related memory loss. Number seven, makes you kinder, literally. Number eight, like in the morning time, that's why I recommend doing it in the morning time in your routine, which is what I will go over after this video. So in the morning time, meditating makes you kinder, and doing all these every day, it increases it up even more. So it makes you kinder, helps you helps fight addictions, drinking, smoking, watching TV, social media, you know, getting over an ex, all that stuff. Improves sleep, helps control pain. Literally, like you can try all this stuff out yourself. All this is free. I'm doing it right now. You know. And as you can see, it's all silent. So we don't fake it at all. I'm gonna do a video meditating, but I can only do it for an hour. I do it for 5, 10, whole days, and all that good stuff. And as y'all can probably hear this airplane, I live right down the street from the Andrews Air Force Base. Thank you, God. So, but funny enough, right across the street, it's the hood. We have the homie Big Flock. Shout out him. Even though he's been losing his aura lately, he's disappeared. So, like I said, this is the last part of the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. So, this is the benefits of meditation. This is number one: increase gray matter in the brain. Two, controls anxiety. Three, promotes emotional health. Four, enhances self-awareness. Five, lengthens attention span. Six, reduces age-related memory loss. Seven, makes you kinder. 8, helps fight addictions. 9, improves sleep. 10, helps control pain. 11, decreases blood pressure. And 12, reduces stress. So, and that's all of them. And this is all of them. And we have the ant killing that I can't go over because the video will cut off. So this is part 2 and part 3 of the happiness chemicals and how to hack them. If you do all these, and it does it instantly, immediately when you do them. Oh, I almost forgot about these. Yep. Okay. So this is just the healthy brain. How do you know if you have a healthy brain or not? You'll be happier, like I am right now, joyful all the time, and not forcing it either. Like at work or something. So this is healthy brain. Happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser, more creative, and more innovative. And how to know if you have an unhealthy brain is if you're sadder, you feel sicker, like even though you don't have an illness, you just don't feel well. Even though it feels like sunny outside, it still feels like a cloudy day. That's the way you know. If you have a unhealthy brain, you'll feel sadder, sicker. You'll feel more poor, like you won't have any money. You'll feel yourself never having money, even though you have money. Even though you go to work every day, just poor, not as smart, rigid, and inflexible. You can search all these things up on Google. I don't have time to give you the definition. It's only 30 minutes. So there's rigid and inflexible. So mental nutrients you can do to enhance these things, such as your favorite song, your favorite memories, your favorite fantasies, your imaginations. And fantasy and imagination is two different things. Your favorite feelings, your favorite internet videos, your favorite YouTube videos, your favorite TV shows, your favorite books, your favorite movies, your favorite pictures, and your favorite drawings. Alright, and that was all of them. So the next video will be on 50 reasons to exercise. I was gonna give y'all some more, but I'll add that to another video. Cause like I said, y'all can see it in my previous video. I started the delay, so I'm finished. Love y'all so much. That was part 2, part 3 of the happiness chemicals. Let me turn on this blue light for y'all just to celebrate. I represent the DMV. I'm in Maryland, Prince George's County, the heart of it. You know, what time is it? It's 5:16. We started at about 4:45, I believe. And that's it. Love y'all. All of this is factual information. If you don't feel like, if you want to be lazy, you can do all of this yourself. You don't have to even search it up. You can go to the source of myself, which is the Canard Economy. This is a earring that I have to get fixed. If you would like to cash app me $60 just to get it fixed, I'll go to Key Jewelers and put my earring in. Only the left side. I don't have both of them in. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, all this is factual information. This is not pseudoscience. You can do all this yourself physically in your room. As you can see, I'm doing this all no filter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the real deal. I'm imaginative and everything. You know, got the homie, which is me. That's supposed to be me with a ski mask. So, and that's all. Alright, love y'all so much. Happy Monday. Next video, 50 reasons to exercise. Peace.